Hello, welcome to my reselling channel, Flippin' Hippos. I'm Star. Today is the second Saturday of the month, so it's time for the monthly seller scoop. eBay sends this seller scoop out the first Tuesday of each month to the community leaders of the eBay seller circles. If you don't know what the eBay seller circles are, they're local groups within your communities of resellers and peers that typically meet together in person once a month or so, and some of them meet virtually. I have my own chapter here in Pittsburgh. We meet twice a month in person, once to eat, once to thrift, and then I have a virtual one each month as well. I'll put the link down below to the Seller Circles page, and you can go peruse and see if there's one in your community. I highly recommend joining it if there is one. I love being a part of the reselling community, both virtually and in person. The amount of knowledge and just the friendships you can form, it's really worth it. So the Seller Scoop, again, is sent to the community leaders, of which I am in Pittsburgh. And I like to share it with everybody. So I share it with my local group here. I share it in my virtual call each month. And I share it with you guys here on YouTube. I guess I should put my glasses on so I can read. This is the table of contents. We're just going to go on through. This is the latest buzz and highlights from June. So here's what's new. Image search on desktop. Users can now search by image on desktop web. And why should you care? Image search, already available in the eBay mobile app, is now also available on desktop web, giving sellers another way to research items across platforms. You can use images to find similar items and compare pricing directly from the computer. Sellers should review their main listing image to make sure it clearly represents the item, since buyers may use similar images when searching. That is pretty cool. In case you missed it, the eBay community and seller events platform merge. So on June 15, seller events was integrated into the eBay community board platform. There's a more connected experience. It helps sellers discover local seller circles and eBay events more easily. So basically, the seller circles community is now integrated into the eBay community and the boards over there. So if you are looking for a local chapter, you're looking to start one, you're looking to join one, it helps everyone connect more easily. This is really just for the community experience to be more integrated, more streamlined. And there's going to be community boards and new chapter search tools. So why should you care? Increased visibility for chapters and events, easier for sellers to find and join local communities, and there's going to be more opportunities to grow chapter membership and event attendance. Again, if you're not part of seller circles, you should be. Let's do some myth busting. Summer is off season for my category. Summer is the off season for my category, so sales will naturally slow down, is the myth. The fact is, eBay provides real-time marketplace data and trends across millions of listings, helping sellers understand what's selling and when. Sellers can monitor traffic, sales, and performance trends directly in Seller Hub. eBay's season playbook highlights year-round trends, key shopping moments, and selling opportunities. So why should we care? Demand shifts throughout the year, but opportunities exist in every season. Data-driven insights can help sellers adjust inventory, pricing, and promotions to match current buyer demand. And there is no true off-season on eBay, just changing demand and new opportunities to capture sales. So I agree with all of that, except it is true that there can be an off-season for a category. But what this is telling you is if you're constantly utilizing the tools that eBay gives you, and doing your research, you can constantly pivot what you're selling, and then you never have an off season. There's an eBay for Sellers webinar on July 16th coming up under this upcoming events tab. So you will be able to join the community team and hear directly from 2 of the eBay Seller Circle leaders as they share updates, insights, and stories from the seller community. Learn how sellers are building connections through the mentor program and seller circles. Get an exclusive first look at an exciting new community initiative coming soon. The hosts will be Valerie Yee, who is our eBay community manager that manages the seller circles, Danielle Cron, and you may have seen her on this channel recently. She was on one of my live shows. I'll have the link pop up at the end so you can go watch Danielle's live show with me. And then Sergey Polukin. He's pretty cool. So you should join this webinar to connect with other sellers, hear from active seller circle hosts, discover new ways to engage, learn, and grow within the eBay seller community. So we are focusing a lot on community in this seller scoop, which is great. I'm big on community. Y'all know I don't like to leave the house a lot. You don't have to leave your house. You can sit in your house in your pajamas and be a part of a community. You can join virtual seller circle events. If your part of List Perfectly, there's a whole community in there of listing parties. You can find your tribe on Instagram or Facebook. It's just super important that we all connect and find community. And you never know who you're going to meet or who you're going to be friends with. I have friends that I've been friends with for over 5 years. I started 10th in Maine with reseller friends. Just last week, my friend Brian Hargis and his wife Suzanne were here visiting. It's a lonely job sometimes, so I think it's super important that we connect within the community and make friends. But also the amount of education and knowledge is just endless. I have been reselling for 9 years, and I, to this day, to going to lunch last week with Brian and his wife and my eBay Seller Circle group, I have never sat in a group of other resellers and had a chat and not learned something new. Every time. Always learning. Extra scoop. The feature highlights brands buyers have shown interest in helping them quickly find more relevant items while browsing search results. Okay, so you should care about this part because your listings can gain additional visibility through brand-focused discovery experiences. Using item-specific data creates another pathway for buyers to find your items beyond search results. Helps connect interested buyers with relevant inventory, increasing opportunities for engagement and sales. So this is what it looks like over here on the right where it says brands you might love. This is what it looks like to the buyers. So if we're all putting in our item specifics and our brand names and good photos and doing what we're supposed to do, we could have our items pulled into this brands you might love section. And that is the end of the seller scoop. So if you have any questions, comments, or concerns, let me know down below. If you want a copy of the seller scoop so that you can read it at your own leisure, you probably don't want to leave your email in the comments below for the whole world to see. So you can email me at thehippohutteam@gmail.com and just make your subject line seller scoop. Let me know you would like a copy and I will be happy to send you one. And then don't forget to hit the like and subscribe. Help me feed a hungry hippo, and I will see you in the next one. Bye.